Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to Mount and Blade to Bannerlord, a Let's Play tutorial series with the scenario settings voted on by you all. So, analyzing my situation, I have sort of come up with a plan of attack, and let me explain. So, when I formed my own queendom, I wanted to make it a little bit harder on myself, maybe a bit too hard, by not selecting any of the initial policies, which would have really helped me build up influence, because I wanted to build up the influence myself and not through my policies. So, my plan of attack is to attempt to wait for there to be a town up for grabs. As you can see here, my vassals are going to be leaving me because I don't really have any territories. And also my daily gold change is ridiculously expensive. Up there goes both of my vassals. So there's one way to get a vassal that won't betray me, which is through marriage. The problem with that is I can't afford to pay for the army of a vassal. So that won't work. So what I'm going to do instead is to roll all of my forces into one big group here. So I'm going to my garrison. I'm going to grab everybody. Except for... Yep, going to grab everybody. I'm going to fire 3 of my Vlandian recruits. And what I'm planning on doing is to declare war on the remnants of the remaining kingdoms. The problem is, all of the large kingdoms here, Khuzait is not at war with anyone else. Britannia, not really at war with anyone else. Azerai, not at war with anyone else. There's basically no wars going on, which means that there aren't any territories easily up for grabs. But, however, my current problem is I have too many troops. And let me put all of my troops into their own battle groups. I guess you're heavy cavalry. I have too many troops, so I need to lose some troops. And I am poor. And I had a solution for that, actually. And it wouldn't hurt to get a little bit more gear. So, my plan is to go to the Broken Kingdoms, like going to Lucan, who's at Burn Gleiss, or whatever it's called, and declaring war on him. Because, honestly, none of the other kingdoms I could even have a snowball's chance in hell at beating. But I could beat down the remnants of the broken empires. So here's Lucan, and that's my plan. It might not end well for me, but that's how I think my path forward is to clean up the corpses. So here we go. Northern and Saralandia at war with one another. If I lose, I lose. If I win, well, big benefit. Alright, so let's put my troops into strategic... Oh, that's the exit. Into strategically advantageous positions.
Bowman! Forward! Soldiers! Move! Sails up! Horsemen! Forward! Rider! Troops! Infantry! Onwards!
Okay. So I've got my bows up top. I might move them forward a little bit.
Move!
They have clear line of sight over the infantry who are attempting to form a shield wall. I've got my companions on one side and my cavalry on the other. And we'll just sit here waiting. They're not coming to me, am I? Are they? Alright, let me try to antagonize some of their troops into an attack. So this is a huge fight. As you can see, the balance of power is weighted in their favor. Because they've got more people than I do.
Everyone! Get moving!
I'm going to move my troops up. Because it's clear that they are not coming to me. Now, these 4 horses that are sort of on their own, I guess intrigue me a little bit. If I could take them down safely, that'd be nice. What are you guys doing? Yeah, come on, follow me. Yep, come on. Trying to bait them in. Alright, so let's set my troops up again. So my archers are a little bit closer and taking a hill, hopefully with a line of sight, advantageous line of sight. I do have my companions following me right now, hoping to whittle down some of the cavalry. Ow. There we go. Silas took out one. And another. And there's two more over here. There were. Where'd they go? Oh, there he is. And my sharpshooters are having fun firing on the rest of the forces.
For glory!
Come on, you can get them. There. Hi, women, and you. Whoever you are. Don't be leaving. Using up a lot of my arrows this way, but that's okay. It's just some simple brigand scout, I guess. Okay. So their forces are starting to engage mine over here, as you can see. We got mine lined up. I can see Lucan.
Cavalry!
Okay, here we go. Sending it. I am attempting to focus on Lucan here, if I can. Just shot his horse, I believe. And there he is. Sword is not a particularly high-functioning weapon against horse unit. Actually has me thinking I might... Well, that's part of the reason I've been trying to switch weapons. I am, as you can see in the balance... Oh, I am deep where I shouldn't be. But as you can see in the balance of power, I'm doing well. So I just need to keep up the pressure here while trying to keep myself alive, because I am surrounded by enemy troops. Uh-oh. My horse is gonna die. That's right. I could switch horses if I have enough riding skill for another one. Let me try that. If this hunter is healthy. Alright, Lucan, you can't hide behind your lobies forever. Let me tell my cavalry to follow me and my companions to follow me, so that I might be able to get Lucan with a little bit of aid. And we're definitely going to win this fight, whether I'm conscious or not. Looking at the balance of power here. It's over, Lucan. Ooh, down he goes. He is down. All right. Tell everyone, return to their battle groups, and I will work on cleaning up the remainder of their troops. That went about as well as it could. I'm alive. Lucan's downed and captured. And we've lost a sizable amount of our force, but not as bad as Lucan. I'm going to take you prisoner. I obviously have a ton of prisoners here. What I'm going to want to do here is to, first off, any Vlandians, I'm going to take as prisoner because, actually it was the only Vlandian. He's too high level to ever join me. So let me just grab the highest level prisoners so that I can ransom them off with the most amount of money. So how much capacity? I have still plenty of capacity. Perfect. Let me take everyone and then lose some of the lowest. That might be the fastest route. So we are 72. Okay, we are at, okay, I could take on, what, 2 more? Perfect. Done. And this was what I was really after. The massive, massive spoils of war that will help fund my efforts to become more than just a warlord over one castle. So that was huge. And I think that this is the right approach. All right, first things first, Tavern District. Choose the prisoners I wish to ransom. I'm going to ransom every single one except for Lucan himself. Lucan, I'm keeping you. That's 5 grand in the bank. I'm going to trade. Marnath, you've got 44k. That should be plenty. So, any of these weapons worth keeping? This arming sword is very, very good. I'll give that to someone that wants it. Actually, the stats are worse than Talon's Blade. Oh, because it's rusty. Okay, so this is better than Silas's broadsword. So we'll switch that out. None of these other weapons are superior. What about... Yeah, these bows and shields are kind of all fine, but not great. Sorting by value. These mittens aren't going to be good for anyone either. 17k. Let's lock in the horse that I got. And I'm going to sell the animals that I don't need. And then definitely buy... Okay, so 85 grain. And there is not... I can buy a little fish here, but there's not a lot of money to be made buying fish here. So now I have 41k, which is a much healthier amount of money. And my influence has gone up from 0 to 22 because I've taken out Lucan. What I'm going to be able to do at this point is I am going to promote all troops that I have access to that can be promoted. I'm going to err on the side of not promoting in cavalry because I'm going to be besieging castles and the like. So that's a little bit of money spent that way. Now, if we take a look at my party size, I obviously have some capacity because I did take some losses. So, the next thing I want to do is to ride towards... Kingdoms, Northern Empire. So, I can hunt the wolfskins, and I can hunt Lucan's children for more money and valor and the like. But this obviously has bankrolled a considerable amount of progress, which was important. But I'm still, what I'm chiefly waiting on is 2 kingdoms to go to war with one another so that I might profit. Okay, so these are all Vlandians, but they're all recruits. Ideally, I want to be adding in higher tiered troops than just recruits. Recruits is not going to cut it. It's going to be more expensive. But if I'm to fight tough fights, that's going to be required too. It's really too bad that that my grind for renown took so long that there aren't small kingdoms left. All of the small kingdoms are extinct. So I have to sort of chew on the scraps, which is really not a good position to be in. unfortunately. Oh man, they're all recruits. I'm going to keep riding around looking for non-recruits until all of my troops are healed. Sturgian, prisoner by Vlandian. Okay, that's not helpful. I need these big kingdoms to go to war with one another. So I have 148 total. 49. $150. So I have room for 37 more. I don't know how realistic it is to try to fill up to 137. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. Or 187, sorry. That's what I meant to say. So next thing I'm going to do is to start headhunting some additional scraps, as I'm calling them. The remnants of dead kingdoms. Alright, let's duel. You and me, mano a mano. Nearby notables took notice. And I gained a little bit of influence. Not much. Daguric just joined Azerai. That was one of my vassals. Treacherous little vassal he is. No, they're not treacherous. I understand. They can't pay for their armies. What did I just do? I have no idea. But sure. I'm more charming. I think I cleared out a bandit base that was linked to a quest or something. I'm not sure. We've got some Sturgians joining Britannia. And I think at this point, I'm going to go try to find some sort of army for me to fight. So obviously, Lucan's out. You are near Epicatria. What else? Curious if any of them are closer. So your clan, Arcor, is near... Okay, you're even further. Sibir. Alright, so I've got to go to Epicatria. There's really no one any closer. And this is so that I can mop the floor with some Northern Empire to fund... I'm basically at this point just biding my time, if I'm being honest, for there to be an opportunity for me to take a town. Because there's not much of a way forward without a town. And I'm not going to be able to get a town unless two big empires go to war with one another and weaken a town. Because there's no way I'm going to take out, like, 800 troops of Maranath. Just simply not going to happen. You know, I could, I guess, there was an option to take more castles and try to roll a bunch of castles together to be some sort of, to be enough, but one town solves all those problems. So it's easier to capture one town than to capture like 5 different castles. Choose the prisoners I want to ransom. Oh, I just have Lucan. Thought I had the bandit boss, but I guess I don't. And as these recruits level up, I'm just going to level up immediately because I suspect I'll be going to war soon. So, Lucan, who am I hunting? I am hunting, I think he was closest. Marathea? Yes, he is indeed closest. He's somewhere around here. I should be able to find him. There's also a small possibility I'll gain some considerable wealth from taking down a target like this. You know, the loot that you gain from taking on an enemy army is a little random, but it could be very nice. Alright, Lucan, where is ASCY? You are near Epicatria. Are you really, though? Because I certainly do not see you. I might head towards Sibir if I don't find him here. I'll wait until next daybreak. Pretty much all my troops are healed up and ready, so... Yeah, it says last seen near Epicatria. Alright, let's try heading towards Sibir. Yeah, unfortunately what ends up happening is when an empire when an empire collapses and they don't hold territory, their people kind of wander. To the point where they're very hard to track and because they don't have a stomping ground. They don't really have a home. So we're up here in the north. I could also go to war with Rhadamant. He's what remains of Sturgia, and he hates my guts already. So that might be an option for me if I can't find any of Lucan's kin. Why does it look like I'm already bloody? Yeah, your boss. He is a weakling. Take him as a prisoner. So you are faction Legion of the Betrayed. Okay, and he's just a minor mercenary. He's not even the leader of his mercenary party. So Rhadamant is inside of Varvanovopol. Let's see about Lucan's, rest of Lucan's relatives. So you are near Foreign. I don't know where that is. You are near Onira. And you are near Sibir. Okay, so there's one near Sibir that I should be able to find, hopefully. As you can see, I'm on the trail of some war party. I don't know if it's the correct one. Oh, that's Monchugs. Darn it. Where is my Siberian Arion? Where are you, man? Quit hiding. Britannia and Southern Empire. Oh, is Southern Empire the tiny one, or is that the legitimate one? Okay, Britannia and Southern Empire are at war with one another. This may open an opportunity for me to sneak something, right? For me to snake a captured city or something. If they're raiding one and I can clean up the remnants. So I got to keep my eyes open. But what I also need to do is keep building up my war chest so that I can pay for peace if I need to. Oh my god, I don't know where this dude is. But I'm of the mind where I might have to declare war on Rhadamant if I'm all the way up here and I can't find this idiot. Last seen near Sibir. I guess he... Let me make sure he's not rotting in the dungeon. He's in the dungeon. Okay. Never mind. I should have assumed that. So, Lucan, what about the rest of your doofuses? You are near Epicatria, maybe in a dungeon. And you are near Kimbley Castle. The other one near Kimbley Castle has been moving around a lot. So, chances are, maybe not a dungeon. But I'm going to go to the one near Foreign in Epicatria, because it's closer. So let me unhot key or mark these locations. You know what? I'm up here, and I'm bloodthirsty. Let's go mess with Rhadamant. Okay, he already hates me. Deliver demand, surrender or die, yield or fight. Yep, I don't care. I don't even care that you have more troops than I do. I don't care at all.
Archers! Soldiers! Stay close!
Alright, let's go ahead and try to hold high ground.
Bowmen! Forward! Spread the infantry! Move! Raise your riders! Hear me! Kill them all! Footmen! Give them hell! Soldiers! Arrows!
Alright, so my arrows are nearly in position. I just told my cavalry to charge. Ow. To soften up this group. I'm telling... Oh, yeah, there they go.
Horsemen! Get everyone! Infantry! Move!
Pulling back my horsemen. Oop, that was a teammate. Good shot, you know, if it was an enemy. Pulling back my guys. Because we can just keep raining crossbow
Archers!
bolts on them
Horses!
instead.
Forward! Footmen! Forward! Infantry! Riders, hear me! Footmen! Troops! Sergeants in here!
Alright, so while their horsemen are separated from the rest of the troops, because the rest of their troops are really, really far away, I'm going to tell all of my guys to focus on killing these horsemen quickly and efficiently. So that we, divide and conquer, I think it's called? I'm kidding, of course I know it's called that. And then, as soon as their horsemen are dead and dealt with, I will reform up into proper formation and deal with the rest of the troops. crossbowmen.
Archers!
I might tell them to advance. I don't think we're functionally hitting much at this distance, unless they're coming towards us. It looks like they're coming towards us.
Horsemen! Forward! Footmen! Forward!
And my crossbowmen are shredding comparatively.
Everyone! Take over command!
Alright, here we go. I should not be standing there. Okay. You hit my horse, I hit yours. God, they have big shields. But, yeah, as you can see, the tactics swiftly dispatched their forces. I'm pretty wounded, but that's another king down. Am I the Kingslayer now? It's starting to appear that way. That's 2 kings captured. I think. I mean, he could have made it out, I guess. Look at this poor guy. Let's see. Ragnvad, you're downed. And you are now my prisoner. Alright, as far as taking prisoners, I can take almost every single one, so let me do that and release a few lobies. What do I need to do? Release 2 more? 1, 2. Done. Take all your stuff, sort by value. So, some Warlord bracers, but they're cracked. And some decent armor. We'll see if we can make use of it. Items. Sort by value. So, 23 handguard. Richard the Stag. We'll give you the Warlord bracers. Anyone want the bear pelt? You do. And the sword's slightly better. Bracers are better. Just keep sorting by cost. I think that's about it. Oh yeah, the bear skin's much better. Yep. Done. Varvanovopol, we are going to ransom. Choosing everybody but the lords. Nope and nope. 4K. Alright. Trade, Varvanovopol. How much money do you have? You have 16K, so I gotta be a little careful because they might not have enough money to buy everything I want to sell them. They might. Okay, they don't. Okay, let's reset this. Actually, just cancel. Trade. Let's get rid of the heavy stuff then. Alright, and then they've got a lot of fish, so let's stock up on fish and beer and go back to selling some of the armor. Okay, that's all they have money for. Done. 40, almost 40, 50k that I got. And of course, I still have both leaders captured. So there's something to be said about that, too. Definitely need to do a little bit more recruiting, but I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good. I might not have my castle yet. Oh, and I have a free focus point. Let's put this to stewardship. Might not have my castle or my my town yet, but well, Bongard's not super defended. I mean, it's more than I can currently handle, but there's a possibility to come back and maybe take Bongard. That'd be pretty cool. All right, let's lock in the meats and other provisions, and then sell. It's just 900 that they couldn't afford, plus some horse stuff. These guys have a big supply of meat and beer, so I'll buy it some. All right. At this point, let's go to Kingdom tab, Diplomacy. So, Sturgia, Northern, Western. Gyarios, you were last seen at Ortisia. I figure try to get all of the, he's probably in a garrison, to be truth be told. He's, or in a dungeon, rather. But there's hope that he's not. Okay, keep riding south. And my influence did go up, as you may have noticed, from taking out... Oh, here we are. Ascaron. I'm coming to get you. Still have some wounded troops. Actually, speaking of which, congratulations on your promotions, you beautiful Vlandians. Looks like Ragnvad, like, escaped. I didn't actually notice that in the news feed. But, okay. I don't think we ransomed him off. Hello! Surrender or die. Oh, that's how this is gonna go. Alright, let's attack you. Even third at 138 versus 138.
Bowman! Move! Spread out! Infantry! Riders! Get out! Infantry! Onwards!
They have like a single horse guy. Alright. I don't think this is their leader, because their leader's usually rolled up. Oh no, they have 3. Are you him? Yeah, I think that's the noble. Assyrian or whatever his name is. Alright, my troops are all in formation back there. So if I can keep harassing, I will. Yeah, you're just a heavy horseman. Doesn't look like...
Soldier! Foot marrows! Keep clutches with me!
Doesn't look like they're committing to anything. So I'll play it safe. I'm having my infantry move up. Ooh, gotta hit these, right? There we are. Alright, so there's their lord. And then you're just a random horseman. Now,
Bowman! Soldier! Forward! Riders! Follow me! Infantry with me! Infantry! Forward! Archers! Get moving!
I'd rather not have them have the low ground, so I'm going to try to reposition them for high ground.
Move! Arrows! Onward! Footmen! Forward! Horsemen! Move! Soldier! Forward! Everyone! Sergeant! You're on command!
Alright. Put them into position where we fight. Trying to take out their noble. That was the last of my arrows. Let's do this. Ow. Making sure to soften them up as much as I can. Ow. Alright, let's move. I'm getting shredded by their throwing crap. I just watched their noble die or go down. No, he's still up. It's huge risk. Got him! Haha! Alright, my infantry are doing real poorly, but my crossbowmen are just murdering the rest of them. So this is a win. Pyrrhic win, but a win nonetheless. I'm going to have to recruit some more footmen for the future. But yet another noble fallen to the blade. Okay. We got a little bit of a victory. And you are now my prisoner. So is everyone else. I don't quite have capacity for them all, so let's get rid of the recruits. And that's it. Done. All the loot. And nothing too expensive in that loot pool. But that's okay. I'll feel alright about that. So the next step is to head to a town to ransom off these prisoners so I'm not so slowed down. And I just bartered off Lucan for four grand. Yep, this is how I'm paying for my army now. Kingslayer. Let's go ahead and choose who we want to ransom. Everybody. Whoa, he's gone. I guess he escaped. Alright, I guess we're ransoming everybody. Let's go trade. I don't think that there was anything that I looted that was worth too much. Yeah, these weapons are all garbage. More garbage. More garbage. And there we go. We are at 56k. Just about out of time, but as you can see, Britannia and the Empire are really going head-to-head. There's a lot of stuff being sieged here, which means there should be opportunities to snatch up some lightly guarded territory if I play my cards right. Just going to see about governance here. My garrison is empty, but that's by design. And the castle here Has Gardens Project. Okay. It's loyal. Got some good food. Well, guys, that's about all the time I have. I hope you enjoyed this king slaying episode. If you got any feedback for me, do drop me a line in the comments below. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll catch you all next episode. Adios all.